Here we are, door 16. All right, let's see what we have. All right, 16 is here on Santa's beard. Kind of stuck in there. There we go. It is a corner die with a butterfly on it. All right, let's see what we're going to do. All right, so this is our die that was in the door. And so it's a corner. So you could do a lot of things with a corner. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and cut out 4 so I could decide. So first I started with a 5x7 paper to decide if I wanted to make a frame. So if you make a frame with these, you end up with a 4.5-inch square frame, which is very pretty. It's got the butterflies in the corner, and it's about 4.5 inches, I believe. No, take that back. It is 3.5 inches. 3.5. Yeah, it's about 3.5 inches. So that was choice number 1. So then I was thinking, well, what happens if I line them up along the edge of the card? Is there enough room to put 3? And there is. So if you want to make a 5x7 card, there is enough room, and you even could then edge your card with 6 of them and go across. I'll move this one down here so you can kind of see. So, and that would be pretty. And then you could put wording here in the middle. That would be pretty. So then I was like, well, since it's a square, would it look better on a square card? So I took out some square paper, started playing with it, and then I realized that if I take 2 of these, it makes kind of this diamond shape. Now you can't, if you do it this way, it isn't really a square, but if you put it upright, you get this really nice diamond. And then I was like, so I wonder if I have a nesting die that would fit. And first I was thinking oval, because it kind of looks like an oval. But then I remembered I had these ornate shaped nesting dies. They came out about 2 years ago. There was a square. This was the oval kind, and there was like 3 or I think there was maybe like 5 sets in them. But look how that fits. That fits perfect. So then I was like, so let me try that. So then I was like, well, let me put it on white and see what happens. See what it looks like. And I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. And then I took some pink of the largest nesting die. So this is the largest one, and then this is one down. And I'm like, ooh, I like that. Okay, so now it's like, okay, now I'm onto something. And then I found from Gina K, I have these tiny little greetings, and some of them are messages for inside. It's called Birthday Cheer Mini. And this happy birthday to you will fit inside perfectly. So I was like, all right, I think I'm onto something. So that's where I went. And then I was like, well, so I like the square card, but I didn't want to do a plain square card. So I decided I'm going to do a fold back card and then put some decoration on the inside. And I have this Crafter's Companion birthday stamp, which I've had this one a long time, so I'm not sure what set it came from because I pulled it out from the set and just have it with other birthday stamps. It said, hope your birthday is as fabulous as you are. I want to say this may have come with the shaped dress card that came out a while back. It may have come with that. So that's where I am. So let me show you the other nesting dies. So these are the other ones that were in the set. So there was this octagon, there was this one, there was this one, and then there was also these 2 were also in that set. And like I said, I think they came out about 2 years ago. I'm not sure if they're still available. I'll have to go look. but it fits perfectly. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start, let me get all my pieces here. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is stamp the little stamp for the inside. All right, so let's bring this in, move these out of the way. Move these up here. This will go in the middle. Let's make sure we've got this in the right place so it's even. All right, so that looks pretty good. So let's pick this up. We'll move these because I don't want to smudge them, or else I would just glue them on first. Let me grab my black ink. And this is the Gina K Obsidian ink again. And we'll press this down. Let's see. And maybe one more time. I didn't want to press it too hard since the lettering was so thin. There we go. Perfect. All right, put this away. All right, so now let's take two of our pieces and glue those in. So I'm going to use my fine tip bottle, and I am still liking it. All right, so that should be about there. Let me quickly do this in case I have to move it. Let's see. Pick this up. That looks pretty straight. I don't know if you can hear that thunder. You're probably going to hear a lot of it. I'm down in Florida, and we're known for our thunder down here in Tampa. And we're getting a good thunderstorm today. So you may hear that in the background. All right, so let's glue down this. And I will look and see if these are still available. But I know a lot of people bought them, so look in your stash. I'm pretty sure they were ornate nesting dies. An oval would work too. I just couldn't believe how well this matched. All right, so we have that. All right, so now for the rest of the card front, I decided I wanted to make a Z-fold card that's 6 by 6. So this I'm going to make as trim for the inside here. So I decided to make the panel a full 6 by 6. So when it pulls out, it's going to be like this. So I looked at different paper I had, I decided I liked this black and white paper with the pink and the green. So we're going to glue these together. So this one is 6 by 6. This one is 1/8 of an inch shorter. So it is 5 7/8 by 5 by 7/8. If you don't have something that measures 8, just cut it down 1/4. All right, so we went 6 by 6, 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 to give it just a little bit of border. There we go. Now we will glue this on. This one I cut to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And this is paper I had in my stash. I really have no idea where it came from. This may have even be some of the paper that my friend Rhonda gave me. So I don't know where she got it. All right. All right, so that was 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Then I think I want to put this up on foam. I think I'm going to use the thinner foam. My crazy big roll of foam. Oh my gosh, I just laugh every time I look at this. All right, where's the end? And this foam is 1/16 thick. The other foam is 1/8. So I think I just want this to come up a little bit. Bye, foam. Okay, so now we will peel this off. I think I'll have it go down. Put this in the middle. And the reason why I went with the square instead of the rectangle is this really is, when you measure it out, it is a square. It measures, let's see. It is, let's see, the smaller one is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I know it doesn't really look like it's a square, but it is pretty close to a square. It's slightly longer, but it's pretty square. All right, so we have this. So now let's stamp the inside of this. So let's see. So when this stands up, we're going to see this part here. So we're going to want this kind of over to the edge. And I'm going to be brave and glue this down first. I can decide where I want to put this. And I cut this, the black one is 1 inch. And then since this is kind of a small strip, I took an 1/8 of an inch off of that. So the inside is 7/8 of an inch. And I did go 6 inches, so I will go top to the bottom of the card. So this is 6 by 1 that I'm putting in here. I'm thinking when this is closed, let's see. I think I'm going to put this about, let's see, about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. Yeah, I think about 1/4 inch will be good. And I need to trim this a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we have that. So now let's get the stamping platform. Let's see, we'll have to do it sideways. That's what I like about this platform that I have. Since there's no edge on it and there's no springs on the side, I can hang paper off the side and it doesn't get damaged. So with the Crafter's Companion rectangle platform, if you try to put in a piece of paper that's bigger than the platform, it gets marked by these springs. So when you have something like this, it can overhang and you're perfectly fine. I hope your birthday is as fabulous as you are. I think we'll put that about here. I think about there. Right, we'll pick that up. And we will stamp it up. Ink it up. Make sure we don't put it on upside down. But you know what? If you're stamping something directly into your card like this and it comes out wrong, that's when you can just put a matte and layer on top of it and restamp it and nobody would be the wiser that there was a mistake underneath. So that's why, I feel pretty brave, stamping directly into the card, because if it comes out wrong, you just cover it. Give the ink time to transfer. Oh, and it's smeared. What is on this stamp? You know what? This stamp is damaged. Take this off. Yep, that is definitely damaged. Oh, there's the rain. I know you can hear that. Yep, this stamp is damaged. Well, this is going in the trash. All right, let me go grab a different stamp. All right, I have a different stamp. But if you want to look at this one, see if I can get close enough to show you. See this on top here? Yeah, that is, almost looks like it's melted or something. That is really weird. Because I know I've used this stamp before, but that's going in the trash. All right, so now we're going to make a panel for the inside. So let's see. So I have some paper left. So let's see. How much space do we have here? We have about 4 3/4. This stamp, let's see. Could probably go 2 1/2. Oh wait, nope, measuring the wrong stamp. All right, so let's see. So I need about 3 1/2. Not gonna fit. Yeah. All right, so let me cut this. right, so I'm going to cut this 3.5. And I will cut it, so that goes to 2. We'll go 2.5. Let's see what that looks like. 3.5, 2.5. Then I will need black, so I want 3.5, 2.5. So let's see, this side is straight. Let's see, is this 3.5? Let's see, so that's 3.5. We'll go up 1/8. Yep, this is big enough. Okay. And 2.5, 2.5. 2.5. Go up 1/8. Make sure I cut that correctly. Yes. All right. Take 2. Never had that happen to a stamp before. Not really sure what happened there. All right, let me do it a second time. All right, so let's glue this. Yeah. Thought about edging it there for a minute, but I think I'm going to leave it plain. All right, now we'll glue this over the top. That's really funny that I said you could do that, and then it happened. We will cover this here. And see, nobody will be the wiser that there was a mistake underneath. Oh. Get that smudge off. Go. Okay, now all we have left to do is to glue this panel on the front. Oops, it slid. All right, so there we have it. A Z-fold 6x6 card using two die cuts of that corner piece, and there we go. All right, so I hope you like this, and we will see you again tomorrow. Till then, stay crafty.